we gave us the power, so we he's showing out, that's why we
Yo, we are back. Like we never left. Episode number 36 of the Not the Same Podcast Sports Show. Hosted by me, C. Mike, and my brother to the right of me or to the left or whatever your computer doing. Mr. Rob Redeem over there. Brother, what's up, man?
And I'm feeling good, man. We live, bro. We live.
We live. We would apologize for us not being here for the last couple of shows, but we did not leave you without no show. And we did not believe, Miss D, what's up, sis?
D, what's going on?
Good to see you. We did not leave you guys without a show and without something at the exact same time. And if we didn't say on the show that we wasn't live, you might not have figured it out. But maybe you would have. I don't know. Y'all is kind of smart, Acosta. Y'all is a little smart over here, man.
They
so
would have thought we was ignoring them, bro. They would have thought we was ignoring them.
You know, we don't plan or intend to ignore anybody. You know, we just do our thing. All right, man. So if you didn't know, last week my brother Rob Redeem, his son graduated high school. Salute to Darius. You know what I mean? Man. And that same night we went to ACP. It wasn't the Christian Hip Hop Awards, but Miss Dingle, Sody. Yes, sis. Yes, I do not say Sody. I don't know. Yeah. I've never asked Rob, do he say soda? I ain't never heard him say it.
No.
I didn't think my brother did, but just in case. Just in case. I'm glad my brother do not say soda. We is some grown man. I'm talking about some soda. You don't get up out of here. But anyway, yeah. So we went to we was a part of a concert, not a concert, award show. I was hosting, Rob was hosting. You know, we was doing our thing for that. So that's why we wasn't with you live last Thursday. But like we said, we did not leave you hanging. But we will be live from now on unless something happens, and then we'll tell you about it later. But anyway, man, you ready, bro?
Yeah,
we back. Let's get back into it, man. Let's see what's popping.
Yeah.
Somebody tell me what's popping. Number one, what is popping? Kyler Murray gets paid. $230 million. Kyler Murray gets paid. But the first question we got to ask, do you think it's worth it for him, brother?
I don't know. We got to get that later, bro. We will talk about it later. Do I think it's worth it? I guarantee. I tell you what, 105 is guaranteed in my Charles Barkley voice. $105 million
dollars, Craig.
Well, my man, hey, and he all height, bro. My man is 5'11".
No.
He's 5'11". You think he's shorter than us, bro?
Yes. We're not 5'11".
Oh, we 6 foot.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 6 foot. I don't know what you is, bro.
I don't know.
I stood next to you. I thought we was the same height, but you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is. I know one thing. That one word is 5'11" with shoes on, so that means he's about 5'8", and he just got $105 million guaranteed. Up to 200.
What's up, Eric Boston?
Eric Boston, what's popping? Up to 230 million with incentives, and you got to get that, make the playoffs, win a playoff game. But my man got that paper, bro.
Man, he got paper. $230 million. How much guaranteed, bro?
$105 million guaranteed.
Now look, this is fun. I wanted to bring this up. This is not for one of our questions later, but there's a stipulation in his contract that he has to read or study his playbook 4 hours a week, at least 4 hours a week, for his contract to not be null and void. There's so many places we can go with that. Like, on the negative side, why is you an NFL quarterback getting this type of money and don't read your playbook regularly? But on the other side, if he been this good without reading the playbook, what he gonna be like when his brother start reading defenses and stuff, dog? He might be a problem out here in these streets. Yeah. He got to get that leaning on.
Yeah. I think he was learning, but
I know. Yeah, he got to get that learning on. But hey,
too fast. But what does that say, man? I can go some different places.
There's so many ways we can go with that, bro.
Because there's a what is it? There's a stigma for certain quarterbacks.
Well-melanated quarterbacks.
and that's one of them. So,
Yes.
hey, brother,
And
let me tell you something. If I had my
that's not
glasses
all
on,
of them, though,
let
man.
me tell you something. If I had my glasses, I'll be putting them on for that 105 million guaranteed, and I will be studying my tail off. Look, I play
Yes,
the game for free. You don't think I'm gonna read that playbook?
absolutely. Gonna be reading that playbook. But nah, man, for real, salute to him for getting his bag,
Yeah,
man. He
no
kind of
doubt.
did some weird, some weird little boy stuff to me, in my opinion. And when I mean some little boy stuff, like he wiped all the Cardinal stuff off his social media and all that, because, you know, he young, a man like 22, 23. And it's childish to me, like, bruh, you know, why you gotta do all that to get them to pay you, bruh? How about you just be good? Why you gotta cause drama? I guess that's how the NFL works, though. You can't show up to training camps. You do
We'll
stuff
talk
like
about
that. We'll get to that.
We'll
But
talk
that's
about it
kind of what
later.
you gotta do. You gotta show your tail a little bit to get your money. My man Boston say, I think it's more about him studying the upcoming opponent. They also said studying while playing video games or watching TV doesn't. This man is hey, if that's true, Boston, man, this man is a whole kid out here. Like, just
Hey, bro, he only what, 21, 22?
listen, bro. You playing a man's game. You know what I'm saying? I know he little dude out there, like literally little dude, but you playing a man's game, man. And
Bruh.
and I think he should be required. I think it should have never been a stipulation in his contract that you got to study the playbook. Man, be a professional, dog. I don't care if you is 22. Be a professional.
Brother,
Anyway, go ahead, bro.
How many grown one words out here in relationships and they grown acting like little boys? Come on, man. And he 22. At least he got somewhat of excuse.
Well, he getting some grown man money. I know that, dog. Salute to him
Right.
for that. He getting that grown man paper.
Right.
All right, man. Next thing,
Listen,
NFL preseason camps open this week, so most of the teams are in preseason camp. It is an awesome thing for the multitude of NFL fans, especially in America. It's very big, very, very big amongst all races. NFL is big, big, big. What you think about this, though, bro?
It's big, but of course, you know, with training camp comes holdouts. And now here's the thing I think about holdouts. I feel like holdouts more so. I don't feel like being in this heat right now.
I almost spit up.
Hey, look, I don't feel like being in the heat. So let me tell you all the one words that don't want to be in the heat. The Bengals, Jesse Bates. That one word don't want to be in the heat.
Don't want to be in the heat.
Bears, Roquan Smith.
Roquan.
Anyways,
Roquan.
Roquan Smith. Yeah.
That dude.
That's D boy because he played for the Bears, so you know that's one of D boys.
Bears, you know she's gonna be texting that in a minute. Bears.
Anything Chicago. Guess
Bears.
what? That one word don't want to be in the heat.
Yeah.
And then Chiefs Orlando Brown, he holding out. That one word don't want to be in the heat. And I think
that's all it is.
What is it? What's his name?
Debo Samuels.
Yo, Debo Samuels.
For the
Guess
49ers.
What? He showed up. Looking cute on the sideline. He didn't want to play.
Hold up.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Man cute, dog.
No. I'm talking about trying to be
we
cute
best
on
friends,
the
brother. But on that one, dog, we gonna have to pause on that.
Brother. No. This brother over there G'd up over there on the sideline. No.
Yeah.
Don't do me like that.
Hey, he got a hat on in San Francisco. That's what I was tripping. BJ, what's up, brother?
BJ
Jefferson in the building.
We miss you, man. We miss you. You was nominated for an award, man.
You was nominated for an award last week, man. Salute, brother.
Yeah, but congratulations, salute to you, and I'm glad to have you on the show. Hey, man, don't buzz me. I ain't calling another one word cute. The heck wrong with you? I know where you live at, man.
I agree, D. Look at D. Look at that. Don't be mad, dog. Don't worry, I'm gonna say something stupid in a minute. I just got controls. That's the problem.
I'm done with training camps and holdouts. How about that? Let's move on.
All right, Liz Cambridge. Anyway, man, to wrap it up with the NFL training camps and all that, man. Hey, I'm so glad the NFL.
I don't want to talk
No, I'm saying my wrap up, brother. Bro, so I hate the NFL now. NBA. But nah, man, hey, I'm glad the season almost here, man. Probably a couple of weeks it'll be the Hall of Fame game. Being the preseason, 3 games, next you know the season is rolling. And we own it. We own it. Next thing, Liz Cambridge quits the Sparks. Let us know about that, bro. Why did she quit the sports?
First of all, I didn't like the verbiage of the news article. The news article says they part ways as the headlines agree to a contract divorce. What is that?
In the middle of the season?
In the middle of a season. But
how you do that?
Man, look, Liz is something special. Like she a good player. For any Liz Cambridge fan, no disrespect.
She nice.
She nice. You know what I'm saying? She plays ball. She has fun. 2020, she didn't play at all because of health concerns. She wasn't trying to mess with COVID. She started a little OnlyFans where she showed her kneecaps and feet. No lie. Made more money from that than she did, in the WNBA. Played for the Aces in 2021.
I'm not buzzing you. I'm buzzing her for doing that. But anyway, carry on.
Hey, they don't get paid for real in the WNBA. You got to make – hey, she trying to secure the bag, bro, with her feet. Anyway, 2021 played for the Aces. The Sparks came to rescue her. The Sparks came to rescue her, and she quit the team. Just flat out quit. Man, I'm done with you, bro.
I'm not messing with. I'm just saying. Anyway, all right. Boston say, my boy Boston say we need to talk about the MLB trade deadline next week, fellas. Absolutely. Hey. Matter of fact, open invitation. Slide through, Boston. We'll bring you on. Let's talk about it.
Hey, my man from Chicago, I'm going to say this. My man from Chicago was straight in tears, man, because it's like he knows he's about to be gone. Like, he had his last at-bat at Wrigley Field. When he got done, they hugging him. I'm like, man, this bro, no, he gone. His agent must have said it's a wrap. But anyways, next week, Boston, get up on here.
Miss Dingle said they get an hourly wage in the WNBA. Yeah. They don't do them right, man. They don't do them right.
I show my feet, too. Anyway, let's keep going.
No.
I don't know what's going on, my brother, tonight, dog. The last one. What is happening tonight? We ain't been live too long, brother. It's a problem. We can't miss that many days.
Brother,
anyway,
hold on. You noping me. This woman made $500K showing feet, bruh.
Did she?
That's all I'm saying.
This hold on. Oh, let me give her. Hold on. This not even on my little thing up here, but hey, if she ain't show the wrong parts of her body, she made $500K showing feet.
I was not lying. Kneecaps and feet.
Get the white toenails and handle your business, sis. Baby, hold on. I had to get my wife got good feet. We can do that. We ain't crossing no lines.
She literally ran to the bag with her feet. All right, let's go.
Ooh, Lord Jesus. Miss Dingle talking about I wonder. We're having too much fun tonight, dog.
Yeah, all them nopes and all that. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, my bad, brother. I'm going to give you on that one, dog.
Even BJ say, yes, she did.
Oh, okay.
Bro.
Well, I want to know how many of y'all got subscriptions right now. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
I wish you had a foot emoji just to put up on that.
Man, bruh.
Anyways,
what is happening tonight?
Last serious note on what's popping. We got something serious for y'all. Let's get it.
Okay, last one. Biden offers a prisoner trade for Brittany Griner.
So check this out. The prisoner trade is this: Brittany Griner and Paul Whelan for the Merchant of Death, whose name is Victor Bout. He's known as the Merchant of Death. He was the U.S. called him up in Thailand in 2008 on a sting operation. They got him, convicted him in 2011. He's been in prison, U.S. prison, since 2011. Now, Paul Whelan is a security director, was a security director from Canada who has American, British, and I believe Irish citizenship, and they're trying to get him back. He got arrested. He went over to Russia with his twin brother for a wedding. Got arrested back in 2018, December 28th, 2018.
Okay.
And he's been in there since 2018. So now, bottom line is Brittany Griner is just a pawn in a bigger political battle between Russia and, and America. And we're going to see what happens. They may let her out and they may not. But the fact that Russia wants the Merchant of Death back to see all of his intel and everything that he got, even though he's been gone since 2011, he still has that knowledge. So we're going to see what pops off with this whole trade thing.
Absolutely. Before we move on to our next segment, we need your help. I need you to hit that like and subscribe button for us. If you're watching us for the first time, please hit that like and subscribe button as you see on the screen. But hit the like button also to get the algorithm up so more people can join us and know we're live Hit the notification bell so you can know when we are going live, which will be every Wednesday with the Not the Same podcast sports show, every Thursday with the Music and Faith show, and every other Tuesday with the Bible study. And we may surprise y'all one words every once in a while, so keep your notification on. We're always posting new videos and stuff like that, so keep them on. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, check this out, man. Before we move on, we want to give a shout out to all our rebroadcasters of the Not the Same podcast show. Shout out to our homeboy locally, Scooter for Praise 365 Radio. Orlando Page for RYC Praise News. Our man from Terrible Radio, another I believe local station who's replaying the Not the Same podcast. All the way out in Vegas, we got Righteous
Sam Hishop.
Sam Hishop. I'm not gonna call it Sin City because he out there doing big things for the Lord. Sam Hishop, Hishop Nation podcast. We also got our MTMV Sports fam. They always supporting.
Yes, sir.
That is what we got going on for our rebroadcasters. Oh, and our homeboy Eric Boston on
who's just been in the chat.
Who's been in the chat and who will be on here next week since he want to bring up the trade deadline. Slide through, bruh.
And on that note, let's get into the Soapbox segment.
Soapbox.
Oh. All right, this is our Soapbox segment with me and Rob.
On the web when you said what you said.
I know. It did. Anyway, y'all don't know what I said, but it's one word. But yeah, this is our Soapbox segment when me and Rob going in on particular subjects for 2 minutes. In the olden days, they stood on a soapbox and argued about this or whatever, so I normally go in on real world subjects or whatever's getting on my nerves, honestly. Rob goes in on sports or whatever getting on his nerve. When we go with a timer like this, and when it's over, you hear a buzzer that sound like this. Traditionally, I always let my brother Rob go first. Brother, is you ready?
Know it.
Let's get it.
Promotion is big when it comes to any product that you put, whether it be entertainment, products, sports, etc. But you got to promote your product in order to get it. I really feel like the WNBA has a very good product.
Mm-hmm.
One could even say the last 2 years has probably been their best years since the best 2 or 3 years since the existence of the WNBA, when everybody was, crazy about the fact that women were going to be playing professional sports in the U.S. With that being said, the WNBA have existed for 25 years. 25. They celebrated their 25th. NBA celebrated their 75th. Companies such as Pepsi, U.S. Bank, Nike, ExxonMobil, Anheuser-Busch, Adidas, American Express, to name a few of some of the sponsorships that the WNBA has. Now, let me tell you about this. If you take tennis, the women's sports, the women's side is just as popular as the men's side because why? They market it to the tennis fan, period. They don't separate the two. It's the combined. So if you're a tennis fan, you're a tennis fan. NFL is a man's sport, yet and still they have campaigns that market toward the women all the time because they're trying to get the women fan involved into it. NASCAR, believe it or not, they have campaigns for women fans for NASCAR. As a matter of fact, there's 16 women currently in the in NASCAR Cup Series, and that's so you can win the Indianapolis 500, et cetera, et cetera. Running out of time here. My point that I'm making is the game speaks for itself. No, they're not above the rim dunking and alley-ooping, but below the rim, this is some of the best X's and O's basketball there is. It's very entertaining, and true basketball fans would appreciate it if you would market it to the actual basketball fan and not just the women's. I'm not trying to be sexist. Don't just market it toward women in a community, if you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Market it to the overall basketball fan. In WNBA, you might get somewhere.
I fully agree with that. Excuse me. I fully agree with that. Now for my soapbox. Here we go. Many of you, if you know me, if you stay in St. Louis, especially my airport friends, people that's watching the show, know I work in the vending business. And I fill vending machines, I stock vending machines, I deliver vending machines, and I run a company where people do the exact same thing. I want to give you, if you never known, how to approach a vending machine operator etiquette. Because I believe some people really need the etiquette to understand this. If you see someone working on the vending machine and the door is open, that doesn't mean you should rush over there to buy it now because it's going to work better because the door is open. They're having it open to fill the machine, not to sell stuff to you. That's why they have where you put cash in. That's where they have where you got one of them cards you can hit it and tap it. You know what I mean? And they have it where you can swipe it. 3 different ways of how you can get your stuff that you want, right? That is not the time when you say, man, you know what, 2 weeks ago, this machine took my $2. If there's an email on there, you know what you do when you have a problem? Email, right? Because the person that's filling the machine not gonna give you no money if they got a reputable company. They're not gonna give you no money because they're not supposed to be carrying a lot of money, and you're not supposed to know how much money they're carrying. And here's the last thing. Trust me, do not do this. All of us that's any good at doing vending know that you're walking up on us. Do not walk way up on somebody. Because if you catch the wrong one, you might get swung on. Because they are operating with some money, which meaning they may be thinking somebody finna come try to take that money. So if you want to go approach one of you, say, excuse me, sir, and you step back. Do not walk right up on them because you might get folded up. I'm just saying. And with that be saying, that has been your vendor etiquette for the day.
Mr. G, I'm going out like a G. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Deba, what he said, Deba run up on you, you folding up to his wishes. Lies. I had 3 of them run up on me. I still kept my money. I'm just saying. I ain't no G, but don't run up on me. I'm just saying, with that being said. I'm laughing at boss. The boss will say, C stays carrying that burner. Better make some good choices out there. That's Rob. That's not C. But yeah, y'all just think that. Please think that. Please think that. And D, thank you, D, with the great pun. Run a company and don't wear a suit. That is facts. That is facts. That is facts. All right, this is our Debate Fuel segment where me and Rob debate particular subjects for 5 minutes. We have a timer that looks like this, and then when it's over, you hear a sound that sounds like this. First subject that we're debating today is this right here. If Kyler Murray got $230 million contract, what's Lamar Jackson going to get? If Kyler Murray got a $230 million contract, what's Lamar Jackson going to get? Rob, let's get it, bro.
Hey, you know I'm the stat guy, man. Kyler Murray
yes, sir, get it.
We talked about it earlier. 105 guaranteed. We talked about it. Look, Murray is 5'11". 3 seasons he's thrown for 11,480 yards, 70 TDs, 34 picks with a quarterback rating of 93, and he's 0-1 in the playoffs. Now let's get to my man Lamar Jackson.
Come on.
In 4 seasons, he's thrown only 9,000 yards. We can just say 10,000. He right there. 84 TDs, 31 picks, QB rating of 98.1, but he's 1-3 in the playoffs. Here's the thing about the contracts of what I just read. Kyler, it's only been 2 people who's won Super Bowls this Kyler size or less, and that's Russell Wilson and Drew Brees. Those are the only 2 quarterbacks his size in the modern era. You can go way back in 2 more cats, but them one words, we ain't never seen them play, and it's black and white if you watch it.
Right.
My point is this. Lamar don't have an agent.
Matter of fact, Lamar is his agent.
So when it comes to contracts, there's a purpose for agents, and agents know things and lawyers, and you have to go over this. Now, I'm not saying Lamar is dumb, but they ain't gave him that bag yet either. What you think?
If he had an agent, his contract would have already been done, in my opinion. The fact that he don't have an agent, now let's say what he deserves. $300 million, like my man BJ said. Boston say $250 with a high guaranteed. Either one of those makes sense to me. But this is the problem. He does not have an agent. He's wanting to do it himself. He's trying to do the Andre Iguodala. Difference is Andre Iguodala was at the end of his career. He started doing that. He wasn't negotiating huge contracts like that. $250 million or higher. Yeah. My man need to buckle down and go on and get an agent. But if he doesn't, he should get, in my opinion, should get more than Kyler Murray. Only for this reason. I think he is constantly criticized and over-criticized. So many people. What up, Chip?
What up, Chip?
So many people watch and focus on what he doesn't do well and don't recognize what he does. otherworldly, which
Yeah.
is he can't. They try, and because he's so different, they don't know what box to put him in. And you know, in the NFL, they love to put quarterbacks in a box. You know what I'm saying? Drew Brees, pocket passer. You know what I'm saying? Or you got to be a runner. It's like either you, Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, or they want you to be Randall Cunningham, or you know the way Kaepernick used to be, or what's my little dude dog got in trouble for dog fighting? Vic, you know, either you that. They don't understand that he is different. He throws better than Mike Vick ever did. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He's way bigger. He's way stronger. He is a problem, and he doesn't fit into their boxes. And people keep thinking he's going to be worse just because he doesn't fit into that perfect box, but he don't. You know what I mean? But anyway, go ahead, bro.
I think the 1-3 playoff record is what may get him. But
Mr. Pryor, I appreciate you sliding, brother.
Pryor, what's popping? I will say this though. If Kyler got that, y'all gonna have to give Lamar something.
Yeah, man, they got to break him off, bro.
Even if they give him $20 million more with a higher guarantee, like Boston said, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that would make sense, but he's going to have to negotiate that. And I understand why he doesn't want an agent. Guess what? If you negotiate your own contract, even if he doesn't get as much as Kyler, all of it go to him. Kyler got to split that up, divvy up. He got to pay lawyer fees and all this. My man, hey, what'd he say?
Cap. with the emoji.
I'm just saying. Listen, I understand. Glenn, expound on that real quick, man. You got a minute. Let me see what your cap about.
No, this is go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Then we'll go on to what Mr. Pryor asked, because it's a very good conversation.
Kyler's playoff record is 0-1. So he only been once. He only been in the league 3 seasons. So, but in them 3 seasons, he's thrown over 11,000 yards. Lamar's been in 4 seasons and only thrown 10,000 yards.
Lamar has been the MVP.
Yeah.
The literal MVP of the league, Craig. You know what I mean? Lamar different. And Chip talking about he can't throw, he hit a miss. No, he can throw. That is an over-exaggeration. He can throw on Vic comparison. See, yeah, you know what I mean?
On your comparison.
Cap on Vic comparison, right.
Okay.
And like Dante said, you know, what's his playoff record? He has not won. And they had a great season last year and didn't win in the playoffs.
And blew it. Why? Because he was too small.
Yes.
That's what it came down to.
He's not going to He's not going to grow. He's not going to grow. You know what I mean? And who was Lamar's number 1 wide receiver when he was MVP? What's the name? Williams. I forgot his name. Hot son. I can't remember his name, but I think he's with the Cardinals now. No, he went to the Raiders. Hot Rod. I can't remember his name. Hey, what's his name, Pryor? I forgot his name. Son Williams. But yeah, he was a very, very good receiver.
Hey, this is what I will tell y'all though.
But they had a great defense too.
4 seasons and he's 1-3. Guess what? That means he's made the playoff all 4 seasons he's been in the league.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Andrews. I thought it was the Williams dude. But yeah, that is the point. He didn't have no superb wide receivers. Kyler do.
He's made the playoffs every season he's been in the league. At 1-3, and he only played 4 seasons. Come on, man. Every year he's going.
Oh, he definitely ain't DeAndre Hopkins. That's facts. He definitely is not DeAndre Hopkins. He had DeAndre Hopkins and Larry Fitzgerald, and he's had some very, very good wide receivers. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah. So, all right, man, that's it on that subject. But yeah, Lamar gonna get paid. He gonna get his aid. You know what I mean? What you say?
With no agent or lawyer, he gonna get paid all his bread.
All right, here's an interesting question. Why do professional sports teams always want to move to L.A.? Why do professional sports teams always want to move to L.A.? My question, why do I ask this? We live in St. Louis, and St. Louis used to have the Rams. The Rams was totally bad-mouthed by the NFL overall because we had an owner. Now, the Rams, we didn't support them well because he didn't put money into the Rams. Here's Hollywood Brown. Thank you. The Rams end up leaving because of their owner wanted to move to L.A. Also, there was a team in San Diego, the San Diego Chargers. They wanted to move to L.A. 2 things, right? 2 teams moved to L.A. How are they doing in L.A.? So my question is, why do professional sports teams always want to move to L.A.? Rob, what you think?
I'm gonna piggyback off Chip, what he said, the money, period.
Mm-hmm.
LA can offer so much market wise. If you that player that want to be a rapper, we have plenty of record deals out here for you. If you that player that want to get into acting, we
Yeah.
got Town for you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's a lot of opportunities investing. So
Mm-hmm.
and you're right there. And not to mention, hey, the weather. You know what I mean?
It's beautiful. Absolutely. Let me point out something to you though. Last year, the Los Angeles Rams now won the Super Bowl, correct?
Yeah.
Did you look at the crowd during them playoff games? Remember when they ended up playing the San Francisco 49ers?
Yeah, bro. And
Was there a sea of blue or was there a sea of red out there? There was a sea of red. You know what I mean? I just believe that everybody always moves there for the reasons why Chip was saying and Miss Dingle was saying, everybody's saying because of money and because it's a big market. But here's the point. Nobody in LA will ever be bigger than the Los Angeles Lakers. Nobody. Right? LA cares about one team for real. For real. They really care about one team in that city. They run that city.
I think the Dodgers might be neck and neck with them, bro.
Neck and neck with the Lakers? No.
Yeah,
Nowhere close to the Lakers. Okay. Nowhere close to the Lakers, man. You know what I mean? Dante say that they didn't want to build the Chargers a new stadium. That's on San Diego. I could see that, man, but we still call them the San Diego Chargers. You know what I mean? LA loves the Dodgers. Dante agree with you. LA loves the Dodgers, bro. Do they love them more than the Lakers? I believe that they don't love nothing more than the Lakers. I will give the Dodgers number 2, but I believe they don't love nothing.
I'm gonna tell you why you feel that way on Debate Fuel. You feel that way because you are an NBA fan and you barely pay attention to baseball.
But I do pay attention to football, though. Hey, that's what people say. Instead of answering your question, I just answer with a different one. But I like football, though. I pay attention to football.
Yo, that was smooth, bro.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, I stand corrected. But y'all are not going to tell me that LA loves the Dodgers more than the Lakers. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. Do y'all really believe that they love the Dodgers more than the Lakers?
Hey, bro.
Than the Lakers in LA? Come on, bro.
Hey, that Latino community, Mexican community, bro, I'm telling you,
Glenn, BJ, Dante, Mr. G, Miss Dingle, do the Dodgers have more clout in LA than the Lakers? Somebody tell me that. Somebody tell me. The Lakers couldn't fill Dodger Stadium. I know it's a different sport. Listen, man. I think I'm listening to people that don't like basketball, though. That's what I'm saying. Have you been there? Okay, I might be wrong. Let's see. As much as Dodgers, Laker 1-8. Okay, Dodgers. So okay. Hit the button.
No.
Okay. Let's see. Boston say baseball fan. I think normal fans love the Dodgers. The celebrities hang out with the Lakers. I can believe that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna give you that.
Okay.
100% not even close. Which one? Lakers or Dodgers, Chip? What
Go on and lie, Chip. Go on and lie. I think we could all agree that the LA is the football team. Yes, I agree with that, Dante.
It isn't a football town at all. But
I fully agree with that.
The Rams left LA, went to St. Louis, and came back to LA. You see what I mean? Like,
yes.
Yeah. See, yeah, not even close. Dodgers. All I'm saying is, man, the Dodgers is big, but we're not talking about either one of them. We talking about football right now. We
in LA, right? That's what I meant.
And San Diego Chargers, and this is what I don't like. Why?
Yeah, that's big cap, Mr. G. It is not a Clippers time.
Why? And I know this is over, but why do they share stadiums, bro? I think that is the wackest thing ever.
So
to share a stadium.
The Rams in the what's
Rams and in the Chargers. And Clippers and the Lakers. I think that is the wackest thing, but it just shows you how big that market is when two teams can share one stadium and they still prosper. So
Dante say technically the Rams were in Anaheim at first. Okay.
Technically, I'll give you that.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what we still ain't found it iPhone watch or whatever. Anyway, man, I Clippers really.
Even Miss Dingle had to laugh at that.
Yeah. All right. Hey, I stand corrected, man. I'm gonna do some investigation. I just never thought the Dodgers, although I thought the Dodgers was a very important baseball community, I didn't think it was bigger than the Lakers. And
bro.
L.A. But when I was in L.A., all I saw was Lakers purple and gold, man, everywhere. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Not true Chicago. That's something we said earlier. I don't know. All right. The big one for the day. Not the big one, but the next one. Top 5 most underrated NBA players of the 90s/2000s. Top 5 most underrated.
99,000.
What you say?
The 99 2000.
Yeah, 90.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
You know I'm extra, bro. So I'm
I know.
I'm breaking. You know I'm always
You don't
extra.
have all stats. I ain't gonna have none of it. But go ahead,
No,
brother.
no stats. I'm giving you my 90s and I'm giving you my 2000s. In the 90s, my top 5 underrated in the 90s was Michael Redd of the Bucks, Glenn Rice of the Heat, Mitch Richmond of Sacramento Kings, Rod Strickland of the Bullets. For all you non-NBA fans, the murder capital of the world was DC. They called them the Bullets, and then
That's why they changed the name. Right. That's why they changed the name.
Eddie Jones of the Lakers. 2000, I got Steven Jackson, Warriors Spurs, Jason Richardson, Warriors, Mike Bibby, Jermaine O'Neal, and Joe Jackson. Go ahead, bro.
Well, Kevin Johnson. I think that's for the 90s.
Yeah. Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, Kevin Johnson. Let me see.
He almost made my list.
Vernon Maxwell.
I'm going to give Mad Max his.
I'm saying my man for the Pistons, not Isaiah, the other guard that was on the Pistons, chubby dude.
Joe Dumars.
No.
Respect
to Joe Dumars though for locking up. Vinny Johnson.
Oh,
Vinny Johnson. Get buckets. Get buckets, Vinny Johnson. Then my man light-skinned Dennis Johnson for the Celtics.
Oh, okay.
And let me see. Get a big man. Somebody you ain't heard a long time. Alice English. He was nice.
Alice English. I would have gave Brad. You threw that, man. You grabbed that off the. Okay, folks.
DJ was the 80s. I thought he played at the beginning of the 90s. Okay, well,
this was what happens, folks.
See, Dante got your spirit. I can see it right now because he got all the stats.
Hey, Mr. Pryor, salute to you. Joe Jackson, yes, Mr. G. Joe Jackson was a beast, and he underrated. We ain't talking about superstars. We talking about underrated cats. Joe Jackson was a beast.
Yeah.
Joe Johnson. I'm sorry, not Jackson. Joe Johnson. I'm tripping. Boy,
Steve Francis. Was Steve Francis underrated?
Not in my opinion. He a crackhead now, but
yeah, I don't think. Hold on. Chip, what is you doing? Mitch Kupchak. What, the 70s?
Yeah.
Then he say Kiki Vandeweghe. He said,
"Listen, I specifically said I knew somebody was going to start doing this. I
going to old
stated the era,
90s
so
and 2000s.
Don't go back to 80s and older. That's why
Yes.
I said 90s and 2000s because we was going to get these old folks to get on here.
Yes.
This dang near at retirement, start talking about.
Yes. Here's another underrated one for you. This late 90s, Penny Hardaway. And because that's my Memphis Connect, but yes.
He's underrated?
Well, he had a short career. You know what I mean? He sucked, but I love Bill Cartwright. Cartwright was he was ugly, but that jump was nice. Mashburn, that's a good one. Jamal Mashburn.
Definitely. Hey, he came out of Kentucky balling. But I can't say Penny.
Scoot up, bro.
Like
we can't hear you, bro.
Hey, Penny is like my bad. Penny is just Penny was a
that's
superstar.
what Miss Dingus. He was a superstar. That little
He
Penny
like
made
Grant
it.
Hill. Yeah. Chris Rock.
Look, Chip. Oh, y'all gonna clown me? I mean, you said the 70s, Chip. We said the 90s or the 2000s.
90s and 80s.
That boy gonna say, Wilt. Hey, that's a good one, Boston. Nick Anderson. Yeah. Nick Anderson was nice.
Anderson of the Orlando Magic. That boy, him and Dennis Scott was killing it down there with Shaq and Penny when they had the you know what I'm saying, raining. That boy said we clowning them. No, not at all, Chip. We respect our elders.
Stop. No. Don't do Chip like that, man. Don't do it like that. Hey, that's a good one, Mr. G. Damon Stoudemire. Yeah,
yes,
bucket. Pure D
definitely.
bucket.
Bucket getter. I think Damon was
Reggie Theus. All right, D. Look at him. He ain't got nothing to do with basketball, do it. I know.
Yeah,
hey, that's a great one, Chip. Now, that's a great one, Chip.
Robert Horry, hey, if we going by championships, he's the greatest of all time.
Hey, Orr was nice, dog. Orr was nice, man.
Big Shot hit it for the Spurs. He hit it for the Rockets, and he hit it for the Lakers. My
Yes,
man
sir.
got what? 1, 2. How many chips? Three with
I
three
think he
with
got like 5. He might got like 5.
No, he got more than that. He
He got
got three
some
with
with the
the Lakers,
Spurs. He got with the Lakers.
2
He
with
got
the
with somebody
Spurs.
else, I believe.
He got 2 with Houston. So he got 7 if I'm not. Yeah, there you go. 7.
Thank you,
BJ
BJ.
Jefferson right up there. Hey, BJ got that Ori jersey stashed away. That's how you knew that one.
Hey,
And
Mr.
Julio
G, Medice.
Yes.
Medice
Denver
was nice.
Nuggets.
Yes, sir. Medice and the Spurs, but we retired that man in the Grizzlies series when we came back 1-8. But let's see.
Hey, BJ said, "Yep."
Yeah, I think that's who else?
I give Brad Miller. I give Jason Williams.
Brad Miller was all right. Jason Williams, that's a good one. Jason Williams, hot chocolate, white chocolate.
Yeah,
I mean,
white chocolate. That boy said hot chocolate. No,
do that to myself. Another good one, Chip.
Finley. Yeah,
Michael Finley.
Finley
Finley was nice.
Good. Hey, he
Finley
was
was
good
nice
down there in Dallas. I think he's a coach in Dallas now. But yeah, we was just a little something, underrated.
What was the dude for the Lakers? I think you said him earlier.
Eddie House, Eddie Jones. I mean,
Eddie Jones.
Eddie Jones.
Yeah,
He
Eddie
was
Jones.
Good. Nick Van Exel, he was good.
Man, Nick the quick man. Nick was so nice, boy.
Yeah.
Nick Van Ness was nice, left hand, real nice.
Sam Cassell was nice.
Allen Houston, that's a good one, Air Boss.
Hey,
B.J. Armstrong, Ryder. Hey, Ryder be yamming on folks. Isaiah Ryder. You ain't like him?
Didn't like.
He ain't last long, but he dunk on. He had a nice dunk contest.
I take Jason Richardson over Isaiah Ryder in a heartbeat.
Okay.
Player wise.
Okay.
Ryder, you might as well say Harold Miner, and I don't agree with that at all.
He was not Baby Jordan, although he had the nickname.
All.
He was far from it. All right, man. With that being said, man, we don't have no one word of the day. People act kind of civilized. I didn't find one, man. But before we get up out of here, Chip was not. Horace Grant. Horace Grant was nice.
Grant was nice. Yeah. Hey, believe it or not, man. Look, I'm gonna give my man his props on national podcasts. Chip could actually ball, man. He can actually ball.
Oh yeah.
He can actually ball.
Mm.
So I gave you that. There you go.
Well, I guess.
Starbucks. Look, Starbucks tomorrow. One word. No,
I want my Starbucks, dog. All right, man. Before we get up out of here, man, we want to remind you we have been nominated for a Spin Award. Yes, a Spin Award, and we got a little award video for that to let y'all know where you can support us. Here we go. As that said, we are 2022 announced Spin Award nominee for the best podcast, or podcast of the year.
Podcast of the year, yes.
Also, our MTMV family has like 3 shows nominated, and our homeboy The Voice, as well as just, man, a lot of our homies, man, that's been nominated.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. I said as well as Orlando Page. One of our partners, we don't mention him much, but our man MC Nice, he's also nominated. We had him on the show. He kicked some knowledge. He's nominated for a Spin Award. So when you see any of those names, MTMV Sports, Orlando Page, if you see MC Nice, as long as it's not for Podcast of the Year, go ahead and vote for him. But Podcast of the Year, not the same podcast.
Yes, and as you see right up here under the words, where have you ever thought I enjoy this podcast, is www.spinawards.com/vote. As you can see on the screen, www.spinawards.com/vote. Now, as Rob says a bunch of times, you will have to scroll down a while to get to us because there's a lot of categories. But there's unlimited voting right now, and we definitely need your support. But before we get up out of here, Rob got something to tell you.
Yeah, other ways you can support us. If you like what we're doing with this podcast, go ahead and hit the not the same cash app. Cash sign, not the same podcast, not the same podcast.com/support, or hit that like, subscribe, notification button. There it is. And if you don't know, we are strictly YouTube now. Facebook was tripping. We promote on Facebook, but we will always be live on YouTube. And things just run a little smoother, and that's the way you can support your boys.
That is a way. So with that being said, I'm C. Micah.
Rob Ding.
We'll be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock with a Not the Same podcast, music and faith show. Make sure you tune in 6 o'clock sharp. All right, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. We is out.
Christ lives in us, so we gave us the strength, so we gave us the power.